Hello guys, welcome back to the Red Devil Stand with all the latest Manchester United news and transfer news. Well, we have a massive show today, so please smash the like button, subscribe if you are new to here, and yeah, we will get into, jump right into the news that's been coming out. A lot of news, a lot of, quotations coming out, as well as we all know that there has been, a lot of interviews that's been going on. It's really hard to keep track of every other interview because a lot of our players are giving interviews, and Erik ten Hag has been given at least 2-3 interviews for the past couple of days. So yeah, we will talk about that as well. So yeah, we will jump right into that. Shondiman is saying, hi bro, I'm first. Yeah man, you are the first person to comment today. Thank you so much for joining, man. Thank you so much. I will be talking a bit low today because my voice is already croaked and it's quite a painful, I must say. And Rohit is now online. He have missed his opportunity to first comment. So hello Rohit, thank you man, thank you for joining as well. I was talking about, all the interviews and stuff that's been coming around regarding, Manchester United. And the first thing I will talk about that as you have already seen in my, title, that Ten Hag will talk to the Glazers regarding the sale process. And that is what has been coming out from Laurie Whitwell tweeted that Ten Hag said, I am more often in contact with them. So this is a good opportunity to share ideas, plus we can talk informally. It is obvious I can give advice plus recommendations, but the decision is on the club. So obviously, man, he will have his talk, regarding the sale process. Obviously, he will have his talk. And as we have all seen, and as I have already discussed about that particular thing, that the way Manchester United is getting changed under Erik ten Hag, it isn't the same when it was under the regime of, I don't know, Jose Mourinho or, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Jose Mourinho was way too forward, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was way too passive, and now we have got a proper political manager who knows how to deal with a football club at the highest of levels, especially when it comes to clubs like Manchester United. So yeah, man, he will have his talk with the Glazers regarding the sale, which is obviously hampering him, hampering his plans. So I'm pretty sure he will have a hard talk, to be very honest, as he have said, that good opportunity to share ideas. So yeah, obviously he have some ideas regarding that. We can talk informally. It is obvious I can give advice plus recommendations. See, the thing is that I am pretty sure he will have his chat, man. Obviously he will have his chat. He will let them know very clearly that this is not going to be another Ferguson era. He is not another Sir Alex. So yeah, without any investment in this current form of football, in this modern day football, you cannot survive without proper investment. So yeah, you need that. You want that. If we really want to compete with clubs like Arsenal, Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Newcastle. So yeah, a lot of clubs in European team, in European basis as well, as we will be playing Champions League, and we should able to play Champions League each and every year. I guess it should happen. So yeah, to do that, to achieve those trophies, to achieve those honors, we need proper investments. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he will tell them, see, if the thing is that if you guys want to stay, you can stay. I don't have a problem with that. But you guys need to invest. Taking dividends every year, selling your shares every year will not help you guys, and that is not the way to run a club like Manchester United. So if you want to make money, I guess the best thing you could possibly do to make an amount of money you could only imagine about is by selling the club. So yeah, I guess he will have his talk. As we all know, he cannot be pleased with how the Glazers have been doing in the transfer market this season. Because as I always said, man, I have been following his press conferences from the last year. I have been following Manchester United press conference for the last couple of years. So yeah, in the last year, he have said numerous times that if we want to compete with those other teams, we need investments. We do need that. It is an absolutely, integral part of a team right now, the way modern football works. So yeah, man. Anyway, I will go through your comments right now. Rohit is asking Shondipan why has he done that. Yeah, man. Yeah. My as you guys can hear, I guess my throat is absolutely broken. It was, I was in a lot of pain quite a while ago, but right now it's quite down right now. I have gargled a lot and all that stuff that goes with it. Yeah, man, thank you for, wishing. That Kylian Mbappe news makes me all the happier that we tied down Marcus Rashford on a long-term deal. Exactly, man. Closest profile to Mbappe in the world today, and PSG have been interested in him for a while now. Obviously, and see, the thing is that there has been some news coming out regarding that particular subject as well, that yeah, after getting rid of Kylian Mbappe, that PSG can hunt down Rasmus Højlund. They can now be really adamant and aggressive. Those two components which were missing from PSG up until now, but now they have confirmed that yeah, they will let go of Kylian Mbappe this summer transfer market. So obviously they will need a striker, and as we all know, they have been linked with Vlahovic, but Juventus doesn't want to sell Vlahovic to PSG, and I guess Vlahovic wants to join PSG, but I don't think without Juventus's permission per se, it won't be happening. So yeah, they can, if you ask me, they can try and snatch the deal of Højlund, but I really do not think that would be the case, man. Because I don't think that would be not the case. I think that would not be possible for them to pull that deal. Because the thing is, we have seen that. I can't be 100% sure when it comes to Manchester United, as we have all seen how Kim Min-jae got snatched this season. Not a month ago, I guess, he got snatched by Bayern Munich from us. So I'm not absolutely saying that yeah, I'm 100% sure that it will not happen. But yeah, there is not a huge probability of that happening. As we all know, Rasmus Højlund has been vocal about joining Manchester United, and his agent is pressuring Atlanta as well for the sale to Manchester United, not for sale to any other club. So yeah, I guess we have some powers in hand, and some UK outlets, I don't know where they are getting their news. They are saying PSG will be able to, will be willing to pay 86 to 90 million pounds for, Rasmus Højlund. 86 to 90 million pounds is around 100 and 110 million euros. Why would they pay 40, 50 million euro extra for a player like Højlund when they know that Manchester will only go up to 60 to 65? So they can easily go in and put a 70 million euro bid, 75 million euro bid. Why would they go up and spend 110 million euro when they can just do that? So it does not make sense. I do not think that there is any basis of saying that Rasmus Højlund is 86 million and Atlanta is asking for 86 million, because they haven't. We all know what Gasperini said, but he is not the one we are doing deal with. So yeah, man, I do not think that would be the case. Shondipon is saying the best news of it all that United can't get him or even afford him because they ain't broke. He will be heading to Real Madrid, which suits him better indeed. So United fans must get their delusional status under control. See, the thing is that, man, up till now, if you ask me, up till now, Real Madrid have been absolutely silent about this. Absolutely silent. They are not even, moved a single inch after that even news came out that their PSG is putting Mbappe in this transfer market. So I don't know what will exactly happen. As we all know, they have their budget issues as well in Real Madrid. They just can't, and believe me or not, they will ask a stupid amount of money for Kylian Mbappe. At the very least 200 million, I guess. It would be around 200 million they will ask for Kylian Mbappe. And if you ask me, I really don't think that there will be any club willing to pay 200 million this summer transfer market at this point of summer transfer market. It's not like that the summer transfer market is just starting. It has already started. It's only 30 days left in our 40 days left in our transfer market. So there have been a lot of deals that is already been done, especially the huge deals. So yeah, I do not think that they will be able to get 200 million pounds for million euros for Kylian Mbappe. But I guess they can get 100 to 150. I don't know if Real can afford that. They may as well. It's not like they're Manchester United. So yeah, they can find their funds if they really want, Kylian Mbappe. And I do think that they want him. But as it stands right now, they didn't put any word into that deal, man. So yeah. Anyway, I will jump into our transfer news that's been going on. There is a really, a massive boost regarding AMRABAT. Lots of news are coming out from Italian sources. And as I have said, you cannot always rely on Italian sources. But in this AMRABAT deal, you can rely on, because it is not a massive deal. It is not like that Fiorentina is, wanting to get rid of AMRABAT by getting a payment of 150 million. It's not like that. They only want 25 to 30 million. So it is an easy sale. It is an easy sale. It is absolutely an easy sale. The stature of player he is, paying 25 to 30 million would be a really good deal. Absolutely good deal. So yeah, they do not say, need to sell him hard. So yeah, the news are coming out regarding him is quite solid, and that is the main reason for that. And the thing they are coming, this is from Manchester Evening News. They are saying Man United want to finalize a deal for Sofian Amrabat by Monday. By Monday, today is Saturday, man. According to reports in Italy, Amrabat has been heavily linked with a move to United in recent weeks, with reports going as far as to say personal terms had already been agreed. Fiorentina have set a reported price tag of around £26 million for their man, and the Gazelle dello Sport reports that United are the most determined and hope to secure a deal by the start of next week. So there are multiple outlets from Italy are claiming that the deal will happen maybe on the coming Sunday, or at the very latest the next week. The Amrabat deal will get secured by Manchester United. And see, if you ask me, if I'm being honest with you guys regarding this situation, it is not, it is not absolutely impossible, to be very honest. It is not impossible to do that deal in the next week. Because if we are able to sell Anthony Elanga, if we are able to sell Alex Telles, if we are able to sell, Eric Bailly, there is your, 21, 22, 23 million pounds. So I guess that can happen. That can happen, believe me. It is not absolutely out of the possibility of, realm of possibility. It is not. So there is a huge chance we can secure that deal by the next week. And if that happens, I would be really glad, man. Because as I have said, I don't know. I know that many of you guys maybe, and many of the Manchester United fans out in the world do support McTominay. He is quite lovable as a player. He's hardworking, he's passionate. I believe all those words. But he is just not good enough for a club like Manchester United. He is not, man. He does not represent the standard of Manchester United, especially as a backup for Casemiro. He plays the same position. So yeah, and as we all know, we will sell Fred. So he will not be an option as well. So I guess as a backup for Casemiro, as I have put so much pressure on that particular position, because we have suffered in the last year when it came to, Casemiro suspensions, we missed him badly. And that could not be the case in the coming season as well. So we need a proper backup for him. We all know that Erik ten Hag have already announced regarding Mainu that he will be a first team player. At least he will be in the squad. I'm pretty sure he will not be starting every other matches, but he will get some pitch time in the first team. So yeah, but he could not be the only one backing up Casemiro, because if anything bad happens regarding the Casemiro situation, we will get dominated in that midfield, man. Mainu will not be able to perform the way he did when we go to fields like Anfield, Emirates, Etihad, Stamford Bridge, anywhere you say, stadiums like that. He will get pressured because he is a child at the end of the day. So yeah, getting Sofian Amrabat would be absolutely fantastic. I could at least have a relief of sigh. Was that Erik ten Hag's first choice? No. Was it my first choice? No. I would be really happy if we could have secured players like Declan Rice or Caicedo in that position. But as we are not going for those players, I get Amrabat could be the best we can do in this summer transfer market as the Casemiro backup. So I guess it is quite potential, man. I will look forward to it. I will be happy if we get to sign him. And see, the thing is that it is quite clear, quite prominent right now that in some way or manner, Manchester United is, they are trying to replenish their status in the transfer market by, at least we are seeing some movement. These kinds of movements were missing for the past how many years, I don't know. I know that we are still not able to sell any player per se. That is a point we need to be worried about. But I think we will be able to sell at least 3-4 players in the coming weeks or so. I think that should happen, that must happen. And by expecting that, we are not, expecting something which cannot be done. We are expecting something which can easily be done by our negotiators. So yeah, man. This is the thing saying that I could have taken a risk. No man, no man. It's no matter what, until and unless I am when I am not at all in my health to do that, then I can maybe miss some sessions. But until I can talk and I want to talk to with you guys and believe me or not, it boosts me up. It hurts me sometimes physically, but in mentally I am always boosted up, man. It's okay. It's okay. If that is what struggle is, right, guys? We are a new community. We are a young community. So yeah, it is absolutely fine, man. I'm always glad to talk to you guys. Qataris TAKEOVER United, both under the rug, owned by the royal family, and they transfer Mbappe to United, but the family keep the money, win-win, and gets around financial fair play. Imagine the scenes. See, the thing is that what you have just explained, that may as well happen. I will not dismiss any ideas right now because it is not 31st of August. So your opinion is as valuable as it is mine. So yeah, man, it can happen, but the thing is that we have to keep that in mind. That all the drama that's been going on regarding Mbappe, he's having all that conflict with the Qataris. And if really Sheikh doesn't get a hold of our club, he is also a Qatari. He not per se is not an owner of PSG, but I'm pretty sure those guys are connected at some level, man. We all know that. We all know that the ownership will obviously be different. That there is no doubt about that. But obviously they have some links because they are all huge businessmen from Qatar. So obviously they will have some links in between them. So I do not think, even if Sheikh doesn't get a hold of our club, I really do not think that we would have gotten Mbappe after what he have done with PSG. And believe me or not, I like Mbappe a lot. He's one of the generational talent. After I guess Messi and Ronaldo, I know I am way too early to say this, and I'm just saying this. I'm not claiming anything at all. After Messi, Ronaldo, we all know that I don't know we will be lucky enough to see another Messi, Ronaldo. So yeah, if that happens, that will happen, and we will know about that. But up until now, the two generational talents right now is emerging from the football world is definitely Haaland and Mbappe. So yeah, I do like him a lot, but the way he conducts himself when it comes to some transfer market stuff. See, the thing is that Real Madrid wanted to sign him the last year. They actually wanted to sign him, but then he signed a humongous contract with PSG. So yeah, money matters for him. That is absolutely clear. And now what PSG is, conflicting on the main thought they are conflicting on is that they are guessing that Mbappe have a secret deal with Real Madrid for joining the club in the next year for free. That is the one thing that creates all that ruckus around Mbappe. So yeah, man. So that kind of behavior does worry me a bit. Because the thing is that we all know that we will not get every player who will be a Manchester United fan, but at least they should be loyal to the club they are, they are in contract with, they have been linked with for the past 3, 4, 5 years. So I guess that is quite important as well. But you know what? Anything can happen. If he joins Manchester United, will I be happy? Absolutely, man. I would be out of the world. I would be so happy if we can, get a hold of Mbappe. But if that happens, it happens. But if you ask me, there is a really slight probability of happening that, man. Devoshi is saying Enrique can't play Rashford in any of his team. He's not his type of player. I do not think that he's after Rashford anymore, man. And Rashford have already signed a contract, so I do not think that we need to worry about that as well. Krushiji is saying, thanks for clarification on this admin, the offer day. I got angry when a United fan called for Marcus's sale saying he hasn't done enough. Poor, not class, blah, blah, blah. I told him if United put up Marcus from sale, then trust me, not even a week can go without getting 100 million plus from him, only that he's been unlucky playing under very bad previous teams for the last 5 seasons. And I'm glad he's here to stay. Absolutely, absolutely. I will definitely give Marcus Rashford that. We have all seen how he has transferred in just only 1 season. When Erik ten Hag joined, he said that he will bring out the best player on Marcus, and he have done that, and Marcus has successfully was able to do that as well. So yeah, I will give I have every confidence in Marcus Rashford right now. I know we have had our doubts in the past season, and just Prashanjit have just mentioned that yeah, believe me or not, all the guys, not only Rashford, players like Sancho, players like Luke Shaw, players like De Gea, players like Aaron Wan-Bissaka, they have suffered. They have suffered, very integrally. So because of our, regime change all over the area, at one point they have got Ole as their manager. At another point they have got Ralph Rangnick as their manager for only 6 months of period. Now they have got Erik ten Hag as their manager. And when you change managers so frequently, it is not the manager you are changing. You are changing the philosophy of the gameplay. You are changing all the tactics of the gameplay. You are changing everything by changing a manager. So yeah, it would have taken them a bit of time to get accustomed in every other philosophy of football. So yeah, it wasn't fair for them. Absolutely not. So after we got Erik ten Hag, I guess we have got the one thing I can say, we have got a bit of stability. The one thing we were lacking after Sir Alex left, Erik ten Hag gave us a bit of stability. I'm not saying that we are, in a stellar condition when it comes to that stability department. No, absolutely not. But we are stable than we were for the past many years. I will say absolutely that, and I'm pretty sure of that. So that brings me hope. That gives me joy. That gives me confidence. So yeah, that our club can go out and perform at the highest of levels, at the very least for in the coming couple of years. Maybe not this year. Maybe we will see mistakes happening here and there. Maybe we will have some matches which will make us down, which will get us demoralized. But still, I do think that Manchester United is in the right path now, man. Shandy saying, take care, bye. Thank you, brother. Edwin इसलिए बोला हार चौहान को Rohit, man. You are getting title, Rohit. Rishabh is saying, imagine PSG offer 150 million to Rashford. Would you let him go? Absolutely not, Rishabh. Absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. We will not get rid of Rashford, and I do not think that would be a clever way of action for us as well. That would be really stupid from our part as well. I do not think getting rid of Rashford will do us any good whatsoever. So yeah, man. Anyway, there was some quotes coming out, as I have said, that yeah, Erik ten Hag have given us a lot of interviews for the past couple of days. From there, I have gathered some bits and bits from all of the show. You are seeing that yeah, I have been giving some Erik ten Hag quotes. So I have a bit of quote today as well. It says, we really looked into the history of Man United, and we also looked into the quality of our players. And then you can say, what do you want to be? That is, we want to be the best transition team in the world. We want to surprise everyone. And I was so happy after hearing that coming out from our manager, man. Because see, the thing is that if you guys really think about our gameplay for the last 20 years, we never even tried to play positional game football like we used to see how Man City plays under Pep. So yeah, we are not that kind of a football club who plays that way. And that matters when it comes to the club. Believe me or not, Liverpool, clubs like Liverpool, we all know how attacking, how higher up the pitch they want to play, always, no matter which manager they are under in. Clubs like Arsenal, they always prefer one-touch football. The way Arsenal have played, they have revolutionized one-touch football for the past couple of decades. So yeah, there are some styles of football when it comes to the club. So if you think of Manchester United, the way, even in Alex Ferguson era, when Rooney, Tevez, players like Ronaldo played in front, players like Van Persie, players like Van Nistelrooy, players like Berbatov. I know Berbatov didn't like to run, but many of those players, we have always used the pace of our forward. We have always done that, no matter which manager we are under in. And what have we got over there? If we get Haaland, we have Rashford, we have Anthony, and we have Haaland. The one common thing they have all in them, they run like a fucking horse in the field, man. They are way too fast. They are just way too fast. The speed they have got it's humongous, it's devastating for some other clubs. So yeah, and believe me or not, 80-85% of the match we will face, we will not be playing against clubs like Liverpool. We will not be playing against clubs like Manchester City, Arsenal, or someone like that. So yeah, we will utilize that pace when it comes to the other clubs, the other 14-15 clubs we will be facing. So yeah, I know that we will need patience. We will be needing that quality of retention of ball in the final third when it comes to that, the top tier club level, when we will be playing with Arsenal or Chelsea or Liverpool or something like that. So yeah, but most of the time, the majority of the time we will be playing that speed will give us a lot. And as we have already know what Ten Hag have said regarding the goal situation, that yeah, strikers, we always, every club out there will always expect goals from their striker. That is quite natural, that is quite common, that is the role that he has been appointed with. But he should not be the only one scoring the goals. You cannot rely on just one player scoring the goal. We need other players as well. As we have all seen in the last year, Marcus Rashford was the goal scorer of the Lions. He had the Lions' share of all the goals scored by Manchester United. So yeah, that needs to change. That needs to change absolutely. And we all know we have got some players like Bruno Fernandes, Mason Mount, even Casemiro, Varane, and Anthony as well. And if we get Højlund, they have all the potential to score goals. They do have. So we need to utilize that even more. How many corners we have missed last year? I guess we have got our first goal from what? 88th, 98th, or maybe 100th corner, I guess we have got our first goal from. So that needs to change. That needs to change absolutely. We need to be really, really good when it comes to those aerial duels. And I have noticed that in aerial, if you come to those aerial abilities, our club lacks a lot. It's quite prominent. We lack on aerial duels. Maybe one or two players can do that good, but majority of our players cannot have a decent pass from a heading situation or something like that. They are not able to do that, and that needs to change as well. That needs to change. So yeah, we'll be seeing in this coming season that we will play a counter striking way. As I have said, it's the only reason he have gotten Onana and got rid of David De Gea, because he wants that play style now, because he wasn't able to get players like Harry Kane, Kim Min-jae, Declan Rice, or Caicedo, because those are the players who had really ball retention, really good ball retention power. I'm not saying that players like Amrabat or players like Mount cannot retain a ball. I'm not saying that, but those are the players who are quite accustomed with that play style. So yeah, we would have seen a different gameplay if we have gotten players like Harry Kane or Victor Osimhen, or Declan Rice, Caicedo, Kim Min-jae, and all those players. So yeah, as we haven't got that, I guess we will, as I have said so many weeks ago, that we will rely on the counter-attacking football, which Erik ten Hag is saying right now. So yeah, man, it is going to happen, and I hope that we will be able to create more chances. We'll be able to convert more chances, because that is much needed, absolutely much needed. Because as we have seen, we have missed so many opportunities, especially in the first 20 minutes. Believe me or not, I have seen it right now. You guys can note it down and notice it for every 38 match we play in the next season, and you will see our performance drops a little, sometimes way much. Sometimes it drops way deeper after the 20 minutes boundary. We played really well in the 20 minutes, and the reason our performance drops after that, I guess it's a mental reason, because you are not able to get anything out of it. And that needs to change. We need to convert those chances into goals. If we are able to score a couple of goals in the first 20 minutes, or maybe at least a goal in the first 20 minutes, that should happen. That absolutely should happen. That is quite important for our squad next season, and I hope that does happen, man. And believe me or not, as Erik ten Hag have also said, the match we will play today with Arsenal, this is not a friendly match. This will not be a friendly match, believe me or not. I don't care what will our squad be or Arsenal squad be. Both of the teams would want to win today. This is going to be a statement match for the coming Premier League season. So yeah, I guess we will see a massive fight today. I am so excited to to watch that match, man. I'm waiting when will that time come. So anyway, that was the news when it comes to, and yeah, there has been some news coming out that Eric Ten Hag have a very strict media policy. I don't know how many guys you have noticed. I'm pretty sure many of you guys have noticed that after Eric Ten Hag joined the club, have you noticed that our players, interacting with us in the social media platform has dropped drastically. Before Eric Ten Hag's arrival, we used to see Rashford, players like Lingard, players like Martial. Pogba was, I am not taking him in this subject. He was something else when it comes to social media actions. But also many other players who were really active and posting shits in social media. And that had absolutely stopped when we came under that Eric Ten Hag regime. And that is very important. Believe me, guys, that is really very important. Yeah, players after winning a trophy or something like that, they can post things. But if after every match, whether we win, lose or draw, posting sheets about match, asking for our mercy, asking for our and apologizing for shits you are not doing in the field, why would we forgive you for not doing the job you are supposed to do in the field? Where do you getting that audacity to ask for forgiveness when you yourself know you are not, you haven't given any proper performance in the last couple of weeks? So yeah, that was shit, man, and that should stop. That should have stopped, and that has stopped right now under Eric Ten Hag. I'm quite happy with that. And he have restricted even to record any pre-season training sessions as well, because he have said clearly that it is my training session, it is my tactics, our players will get trained. I do not want any social media attention in our training ground. And that is absolutely brilliant, man. Absolutely brilliant from Eric Ten Hag. And there is also some, quote came out from him regarding Mason Greenwood as well. The gist, he has said that he have not said anything actually per se. If I'm gisting his quotation, it was quite, blurry about the subject. It wasn't quite definitive whether he wanted to get rid of any, Mason Greenwood or not. But the Independent from UK is saying Eric Ten Hag is open to keep Mason Greenwood at Man United. Man United are expected to announce the outcome of their 6-month internal investigation before the start of the new season. So yeah, man, that can happen. I know many of you guys want Mason Greenwood in the squad. If you ask me, honestly, I don't know what will be the reaction. I can guess, and I have already guessed. I will not repeat that. You guys already know what my point of view, when it comes to the Mason Greenwood subject. But yeah, if Eric Ten Hag wants it, he wants it, man. We can see that happen. I will still say it's highly unlikely, but anything can happen when it comes to Manchester United, man. So yeah, Eric Ten Hag is saying, "Hey, man, hey Eric, how are you? I'm fine, man. I am having a bit of a problem in my throat, but other than that, I'm absolutely fine, man. I hope you guys are doing good as well." Mbappe to Man U, Haaland to PSG. Here we go. If that happens, I would have no problem with that, man. If we can get Mbappe other than getting Haaland, I would be out of this world, man. I would be out of this world. My understanding on the Haaland deal, active discussions continue during the weekend with the first offer expected early next week. Rasmus Haaland agreed personal terms with Manchester United. He is pushing for the move and he really wants to join Manchester United. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. You are a bullseye about this particular subject, man. You are on point. Absolutely on point. Let PSG have him. Kolo Muani or Ramos are better options in my opinion. People say this guy is the next Haaland, and yeah, he has potential, but 9 goals in a Farmers League is not Haaland like at all. 80 plus million is comical for this kid. If you are going to pay that, sell Henderson and get Kane. No, man, I don't think that we will. Absolutely not, man. The opinion you have just put about Kolo Muani and Ramos being better than him, yeah, I agree with you with that statement to some extent. I obviously agree with you that, but the thing is that we will not be paying 80 million for Haaland. Absolutely not. Whether we make that deal or we let go of that deal, we will not pay 80 million for Haaland, and it is quite sensible to not pay 80 million for Haaland. That would be the sensible step. If Atlanta really demands 80-90 million for a player like Haaland, I really shouldn't think that Manchester United should do that deal. Absolutely not, man. Since how many days now United still they prepare bid? I guess it has been 3-4 days, man. But yeah, as just Adam have mentioned that yeah, we will Adam not I guess Trumo have just mentioned. So yeah, we will see the bid going in the next week, in the maybe on Monday, maybe on Tuesday or something, on that timeline, I guess. I love Sheikh Jazim. Yeah, man. We all love Sheikh Jazim. I'm pretty sure of that. Kim Min-jae agreed personal terms, but he ended up at Bayern Munich. Yeah, personal terms mean, man, that is the green signal you get from the player, and now you can go out and deal with the club, which we haven't done when it came to the Kim Min-jae deal. So yeah, Bayern Munich came and swooped in, made that deal really, lucrative for the club and the player as well, and they snatched him up. That's what happened in that case. And Kim Min-jae wasn't very adamant to join Manchester United as well. He was also exploring options. He agreed to our personal terms, meaning the wages and all that stuff that we have agreed upon. And that is the first step of any transfer market. You need to agree on the personal term before you go out and have your discussion with the club's agents or someone like that. So yeah, man. So that is what happened on that case. And yeah, up until now, that is the only thing that's been confirmed regarding Haaland. So yeah, we haven't put any formal bid yet. We are still talking with Atlanta and the talks are ongoing right now. It's not like the process has been stalled. The talks are still ongoing. I think it would be around 50 to 60 million euros. I guess including add-ons, I guess that would be the case. Believe me or not, guys, 80 million is absolutely out of scene when it comes to Haaland. Absolutely out of the scene. And PSG is more faster than us. I pray we don't lose him as we lose him. No, and I don't think that would be the case, man. Come off the cash if you really want him. As we all learn, right? Sorry, Rito Kruto, we do not have the cash right now. We have some cash left after getting Mason Mount and Andre Onana. But if we are going to secure Haaland and AMRABAT in the coming week, we need to let go at least 4 of our players, man, at the very least. Anurag is saying not to stress my voice. Yeah, man, I'm trying to. That is why you are not seeing that much of energy from me. I'm a bit calm today. I cannot talk that loudly today because it really hurts my throat. Better, this one is just looking for our trouble. Eric Tinak is saying it's match day. Absolutely, man. I'm so excited, for that match day. And as I have said, if any of you guys are new in our community, we will all be having a, watch along session as well when the Premier League kicks off. I will be having a watch along with all of you guys from that 15th August, where in Indian Standard Time, when the Premier League is getting kicked off for Manchester United. So yeah, I will cover all the matches regarding Manchester United, whether it's Premier League, Champions League, and FA Cup or Carabao Cup. I will be covering all those matches. And as you have guys, as I've already mentioned in my community, but still I will say here as well that as you guys have demanded shorts from me, there will be at least one short every day I will be uploading. And see, the thing is that I could have uploaded a lot of shorts, but the thing is that the live right now I am doing, I will get access to making shorts of that video for at least, it takes at least 14-15 hours. So it's not that after making this video, I can make a short instantly. I have to wait 14-15 hours to make that stuff. So yeah, I will be able to give you at the very least of one shot every day, guys. So please, you remember to check that out. I guess you guys will have fun on that section as well. Casemiro, bro, Casemiro. My favorite. Yeah, always. Osman is saying, hey, Osman, thank you for joining, man. Yeah, man, I'm okay. My throat is having a bit, problem. I'm having an issue with my throat. So yeah, other than that, I'm absolutely fine, man. Obilu is asking everybody, how is everyone? Yeah, man. My voice is absolutely broken, man. And believe me, this is not the hardship I absolutely anticipated when I started the community. So yeah, man, I guess this was also coming. I wasn't ready for that. But as it stands right now, I can feel it very well, man. And I will be preparing for that, to cure that and good look around that it shouldn't happen again. Manchester United have only 2 commercial days on the pre-season tour with Ten Hag, eager for the players to direct all their energy into football. Absolutely, man, which was much needed, what I've just covered right now. So yeah, man, absolutely. That's supposed to be the main focus. We are not just a commercial club. We still need more work on the pitch. Absolutely, man. I guess you guys commented those when I was talking about that particular subject. Absolutely, man. I couldn't agree with you guys anymore. Gurpreet is saying hi, man. Hi, Gurpreet. RDB. Oh, Gurpreet is saying that what Ritesh have said that Eric Ten Hag have allotted only 2 days for media interaction in our preseason tour matches, and all the other days would go to our training session, which is absolutely brilliant from Ten Hag. What I have just talked about quite couple of minutes ago, that Eric Ten Hag have restricted our team from having their own media sessions. That will not be possible. It would have to be approved by Eric Ten Hag, then only they can have a media session, openly. So yeah, man. Man United have spoken to Bayern midfielder Leon Goretzka, and they are close to agreeing personal terms with the player. RDB, is it true? Man, I have no news about that. I have absolutely no news about that. If I get any, and there have been no links regarding that. I have been checking the news for the past 5-6 hours when I woke up, and until I start our live session. I always keep online. I always check all the articles that been coming out from all the outlets, not only the UK outlets. I check out everything, but there were no such news coming, from regarding Goretzka, I guess. So yeah, if anything comes out, I will definitely get back to you on that our next session, man. I will keep this in mind, Shomo. RDB. Yeah, slowly, Man United, man. Yeah. And Rohit is saying, I love Sheikh Jassim. Okay, man. Anyway, I will end this session right now, as you guys already is, feeling that it's getting quite hard right now to talk. So I will not talk anymore in this session, but we will have our 11 p.m. session. So please, guys, if you are free, if you are available, we will have our, pre-match session as well. We will talk about the match. We will all have our opinion on that as well. So anyway, guys, smash the like button, subscribe button if you are new here. Hit the bell icon and share as much as you guys can. We are already, I guess, 120 plus subscriber right now. We need to cross that 200 bar as well. So yeah, man. So anyway, guys, bye, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care, goodbye, and as always, kudos to you guys always. So yeah, man, bye and take care.